nihini. What is bitterness? You can't bitterness or you translate. It's bitterness, and a resentment, a deep hatred or time very deep, a unforgiveness, bitterness, a harbored hurt, and you are harboring it. Bitterness, a grudge. Rafu defined grudge as a cherished dislike. Cherished dislike. What do you mean? An oxymoron. You cherish something, and so you dislike it. Bitterness, a brooding anger, a buphobia, animosity over what has happened in your life. Bitterness, the spirit of Satan. What is bitterness? And how does it look like? I say bitterness, it is obi ete wodaimu rent free. Bitterness is like sitting on a bumblebee. Mature, a short piece be called sitting on a bumblebee. A brand here be young boy be and a oko park. And okotna seat no so. Oti seat no so no. Na fe papa be twem was a young man. Me who say bibi how? Because man notice seat no boy notice na bibi how not to say bibi and say I say young man, what is wrong with you? And I say I'm sitting on a bumblebee. Wa mitibakoso. And I said, get up. And I said, no. I didn't know I won't get up. I say, I guess I am hurting him too. Apparently, on nam park and so and na baby stinging a yama say once to make show and not tete be no sa and no kun say be no wakot and I say whoa what happened means me how be and I got tanano so otna so nyina na be no oto aso eden get up also means me get up I am hurting him too. And only bitterness. No? It is like sitting on a bumblebee. Yes, you have been hurt. Now, also hurting, but in making that attitude, no, you are being hurt all the more. Bitterness is like an acid. It damages the container in which it is. And obiara yebe pour hadiano on so ye damage. We are bitter. One kasa, it is destroying you. And no be obeying will be also you are destroying them. That's bitterness. Bitterness, it is like cancer. It eats you from inside while you are alive. Bitterness. It's like drinking poison. Nelson Mandela no kind. Or say, it is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. Why you may be no poison, my way. That's bitterness. Bitterness is like hugging and kissing a python. Bitterness is more than bitterness, worse than being childish. A combination, Prophet said, bull-headed stubbornness and pride. Jimmy Sabin Kahun. So we a bitter person keeps records of wrongs. A bitter person cannot stand the offender. You can't stand them. A bitter person's life is consumed by the activities of the offender. And then so, you just say, you are looking at the end. A bitter person seeks to hurt and humiliate their oyeno. A bitter person sees themselves as victims. They are slaves, victims. They constantly speak ill of their own and they never stop. They are jealous. They are angry. They blame others for all their ills. They seek revenge. And so young guys are maybe and I'm saying, yeah, Christopher, no, I said, make the justice. They focus on I and in me. And then me. Instead of seeing the problem from God's perspective. After about 2 or 3 years, I started Troy book back, Hope Through the Dark. Now, one of the things I may talk about bitterness, because now I was dealing also with bitterness because of the improphobia Yemen. Now, in the course, no me can be said, situation it can either make you bitter or better. We will be bitter if we focus on the I. But from God's perspective, you'll be better. I, E. And I'm illustrate with the story of Joseph. Joseph was a great man. But one time in his life, Papa no ye bitter. Oda if you say no. But who say, I. Afe, okachre ni prison mate back. Say, remember me. When it is well with you, please show me kindness. Make mention of me to Pharaoh. Get me out of this place. For I was stolen from the land of the Hebrews. I have done nothing. They put me here into the... Notice, me, I. Not Joseph. Hoya bitter. In fact, he was bitter in there. But changing nudging, instead of focusing on the I, but now he focuses on Elohim, eternity, he became better. Until later on, Genesis 45, 4-8, come near to me. They came near, say, me, Joseph. Don't be angry with yourselves because you sold me. For God sent me. Okay, verse 7. God sent me. Verse 8. So it was not you who sent me here, but God. And you know the difference. Time where you bitter, I. But when he overcame it, it is God. We will be bitter if we focus on the I, ourselves, and our hurt. But we'll be better if we see things from perspective. So what are the causes of bitterness? Again, the cause of bitterness. Often, what others have done to us. This. Or what people have said about us. He said this about me. Or what they have taken away from us. Those are some general causes of bitterness. Often, bitterness results from life itself. It's like saying, you blame God for your troubles. Disappointment, difficulties are what family. But when the causes of bitterness, just the fruit, the real root, Bible. Yes, we are no. And yet, say nipa wabua the way they didn't understand and appreciate and respect you. No. Those are just the symptoms. The real root of bitterness, Bible try and say, the fact say you do not appreciate the nyame ayamao. Intina can say no. Hebrews 12, 14 and 15. Pursue peace with all people and holiness, without which you would never see God. Verse 15. Look carefully, lest you fall short of the grace of God. And lest, or see, the root of bitterness is springing up. The root of bitterness, it starts when you overlook God's grace. Text the kakra, but for lack of time, be careful. You don't fall short of the grace of God. Bitterness will spring up. Na saa bitterness was affecting nipa bebree. Bitterness begins in the soil of the heart. From there, no, now starting a grow. Now, before the no, a back affecting every aspect of your life. So one checking one, it will dominate your life. Bitterness, it is a grass. So person with two as here, just cutting the grass will not solve the problem. Let's not spring it up. What person will solve it? That you must get to the root. And now we are talking about bitterness. So bitterness, no, ninianum bebre, no, principal officer. Ephesians 4:31-32. Or say, let all bitterness end your day. And a bitterness not the number one. Ninianum wrath, a buffo, anger, ninim tree, clamor, evil speaking. Those are company. Or say, be kind one to another, even as Christ, for God's sake, has forgiven you. Mercy keep some things for lack of time. But what we are going to do, because once a trust them now, you see, so you're living by the word, you know. Trust them now, a photo of what bitterness looks like. Now, what happens if you don't deal with it? I'm going to use the story via our Bible to address this issue. Now, Papa no, you can't have no. Your friend no, Ahithophel. Ahithophel. Ono ye one good example of obia bitterness. Finally, bitterness no, it ended up say Onoa he committed suicide. Who kind account no? Go fear. 2 Samuel chapters 15-17 no ehona account ni nyina wo. Hwe Ahithophel ya kan ho asem no na oye o Christoni, a religious man. In fact, the first time I born in the Bible no quite sorry. Okay, 2 Samuel 15:2. Absalom sent for Ahithophel, the Gilonite of Gilon. He was David's counselor. Absalom, friend from the city, from Gilon, while he offered sacrifices. He was a Christian. In fact, Oko camp meetings. He directed affairs, no cry, or a Christian. Ahithophel he was a successful man. He was the advisor to President David. In fact, later on, another president, by a friend of Absalom, he was the advisor. Now, the Bible cover Ahithophel when it says 2 Samuel 16:22. Now, the advice of Ahithophel, which he gave in those days, was as if he had inquired an oracle of the God. Say, this advisor, no, or my advisor, or to say prophet, can you imagine a counselor, an advisor? Not simply is so good. Say it is like an angel granted the message, man, or to say prophet. This man was very successful, and Nuntina, he was the counselor of two heads of states, David first, and later on Absalom. And Nunti, Ahithophel life, he's like many of us, very spiritual. Spiritual excellence. And he was professionally excellent, a good career person. Professionally, he was good. Even though he was spiritual, or you're knowledgeable, or you're smart, or you're successful, no, this man not our problem. Problem, no. For more than you are for about 9 or 10 years. Now, in the end, a committee suicide. It started out with the rebellion of Absalom, King David, now Ahithophel was a counselor. He said, David, no, were two special counselors. The professional counselor, no, Ahithophel, and the military counselor, Joab. Now, one day, it happened, say, David, neba Absalom, oye coup against ne papa. And Ahithophel, and now bibia didi muache no, or why ne ho, eko join a coup for no. You can read all this account in 2 Samuel from chapters 15 all the way to 17. Or join it, coup for no. Nafei ni bitterness to King David no, or decided say, obey good David animasi. Nafei or say another say he would destroy David. No one to me and destroy David no, and on no akumne ho. Okay, I'll give you the highlights. Now, maybe I could see Asemso. In 2 Samuel 15, 1 to 13, no, na Absalom. Ojani fini papa hono, papa esan de ne buy, but nan papa mpenani crash into your man baby eteho. And Absalom decided to make a coup against my father. And the Bible try and say, Oko constructed bibia send a message. Obia bani papa ehoa no okodi advice of him. I say, oh, Nana if him if Bronx, New York, if you find if Washington, once if you if Berrien Springs. Now who be then wo ha? Oh, me be advice up papa ho. Again sem only akrono kan we say, oh, what's sem yet? Again, I wish I was the king and can mess settle with case. And the Bible says, oh, yeah, and he stole the heart of all Israel. Nane papa nimhohe. And one day, o decided say, cool no see. And okra papa say, oh, papa me kwa ya sorry. E wo krokesi mu. Oh, papa wo nyamenko. Na all back on and Absalom. Okachi for in the key areas and say, hey, may be do what. Nafe munina mun proclaim me say many the king and now he plotted it very nicely. Okavar here and they proclaimed him king. And a word about David. Hey David, what would the apostle? I said, yeah, I said, Obano, to see her, oh dear, what is Rabia, Ajinatum so nana. Nafe wa marshal soldiers, one more back Jerusalem, Abe two. At the end of she David. See, hey. My papa and why me say. And you kind Bible no 2 Samuel 15, 30 and 31. David decided say, our choice. It doesn't many of the best see any, but many people will die. Jerusalem crowd will be destroyed. And you saying yes, sir. And you decided say, make Jerusalem, me jam woman. And okay account no or say David, a friend and close friends, me and me nyama akwan. And now we decided to feed Jerusalem. And so he left the place, climbed the hill. Nafe, described the way I didn't come share a camera. He covered his head. And then he ascended the hill, the Mount of Olives. Nanipa womo ekaniti, they were weeping, ascending. Jofi hono. And Obi, okay, verse 30-31. Obi beka chile David said, David, win him. Cool for no one more. Aguna eba kumasino. Ahithophel so oka ohubi. I say what? Ahithophel me counselor. On also ka ohubi. I say David say, oh Lord, turn the counsel of Ahithophel into foolishness. In fact, the betrayal of Ahithophel. No. Later on, David wrote about it in Psalm 55, verse 12 to 14. David say, if it was an enemy, and one year way to me, and I could handle it. That's what I say. But it is you, a man of my equal, my companion, my acquaintance. We took sweet counsel together. We walked to the house of God in the morning. Wouldn't why me say Ahithophel? She did it. In fact, later on, Psalm 41, verse 9. Even my own familiar friend in whom I trusted, who ate bread with me, has lifted up his heel against me. Actually, Ahithophel no Jinahoma Judas. Dear Judas will later on do to Christ, and Ahithophel. But at the end, she David. And you can cool for no. And a woman by. Imagine say one the king, ne special advisor number one. We Ghana politics, NPP, NDC. Originally, now we are NDC, special secretary to the president. Nothing, what turn around? No, I could join NPP. What the secret in then? Echo. Now the second point is say David, me gunanimasi. Hey, Aden. And you call Ahithophel cheng. I said Ahithophel or the new king Absalom. When you hear kind, 2 Samuel 16, 20 to 23. Then Absalom said to Ahithophel, give me advice. The new king, Absalom, and what call Ahithophel, the 10-coat nipano. I say, hey, mommy, advice. When King David, after winning the secret, now give me advice. Verse 21. Ahithophel said to Absalom, go to the father's concubines, whom he left in Israel, and Nitia Mwani said, the first advice, Nana Absalom, he said, oh, Papa no Juaneno, ne yire no nya oja ho. First thing he said, wo kobo apata. Na fe, wo Papa yire no nyinara, ene woman na plain face. Na obia who said, what go Papa anymore say? In verse 22, they pitched a tent for Absalom on the top of the house. Absalom went to his father's concubines in the sight of all Israel. Now, Bible said, those days, Ahithophel advice on the banner, a chain angel there. Into a year. And I say, and yeah, no. But me nyama into Montana say, because the ebano ebeboam. And Chemie, but Montana say, because Afena assembling in our eba. The second thing, Ahithophel here and say, apart from all my advice, say, "Yengu Papa ni maseno." I say, "Hey, oh Papa, try your plan. Yen kumno. Na mianka sa me kumno." What? Okay, in 2 Samuel, chapter 17, 1 to 4. Moreover, Ahithophel said to Absalom, "Now let me choose 12,000 men. I'll arise, pursue David tonight. I'll come to him while he is weary and weak. I'll make him afraid, and I will strike the king." Because no name David otumika okojwane onim where he tended to hide. Into onim secret na. And I said, "Nana, mami 12,000 soldiers." Absalom, mami 12,000 said, "Meko na meku minimba bia David eresie. Meko ameye ama na soldier fo nyina betumika. Ebeka David nko a minim se eya na onu nko akosie ba bia. I know it. Na yekosie ba bia or say a honor face to face. Me Ahithophel, make come David. Now, yes, I'll bring all the people of Israel back to you. The only reason Tia Nadiano and working is say, Oma Absalom advice, not David was spy, ewa him fiho, your friend Hushai. Hushai te, and we took me dear Uniano Ahithophel, but Bonnie Ghana. This is what he's planned. And in the plan, I'm working. Now, Ahithophel who say, I'm working. I don't say, Hadia the end, make come home. You can 2 Samuel 17:23. Now, when Ahithophel saw that his advice was not followed, he saddled a donkey. He arose, went to his house, to his city. Then he put his house in order and he hanged himself and died. And he was buried. Here's it. After assembling in Araba, the next 5-10 minutes, and assembling in Araba to be anyasunti. Adentina, Obia, your tight friend, your closest friend, Wunina Anantia. And a man will turn around against him. To the point, say, how I will disgrace him. Nothing she said, I would kill him. Eventually, I'm working. What went wrong? Ahithophel. I'm talking about the root of bitterness. There is a Bible. No, you see, living by the word, Bible no and the answer. Na Ahithophel, bitterness be wonimu. Only David for about 9 or 10 years, BBC relationship. Na no she Ahithophel he kept it 9-10 years. Because he said there was an external opportunity. And no strike here. For almost 10 years, Ahithophel never forgave David because of the David here. Actually, the David here and said, or committed adultery with Bathsheba. Nasa adieno eshi Ahithophel. Say, I will never forget. I didn't know eshi Ahithophel. Because main characters in the story, women now were related to Ahithophel. David, Uriah, Bathsheba, Joab. Woman yinane Ahithophel, one more connection. Let's look at it. What kind 2 Samuel? Some name story, no? What kind 2 Samuel chapter 23? Only listed King David na soldier for the crack soldiers, special forces. Only see one thing. In fact, I mentioned about 37 of them. Oba akori a friend Eliam. Me see a friend saying. Now, Bible says Eliam was the son of Ahithophel. Now, oye David, the bodyguard. Ahithophel no, oye ne personal advisor no. Ahithophel no, na ne baba oye friend no Eliam. Ononso eye David security officer, special crack soldier. And the Bible says about Kudin so verse 39. Your friend no Uriah. Ononso oka soldier for no. And I want you to start picturing me. See asem nyafe na ewo ho. King David, ne advisor Ahithophel, ne military commander Joab, and ne security man no 37 special forces no. Obaako di Eliam. Eliam yi ne papa eye Ahithophel. But what's the story no? Ni special advice soldiers no Obaako nso di Uriah. Uriah no ono no worry Bathsheba no. Some kind story no. Now, Yanko 2 Samuel chapter 11. I say one day, instead of the Bekokono, or decided to on camp meeting. Then it happened one evening that David arose from his bed. He walked on the roof of the king's house, and from the roof he saw a woman bathing. And the woman was very beautiful. Verse 3. David sent to inquire, hey, who is she? And Obi say, is this not Bathsheba, the daughter of Eliam, the wife of Uriah? Why no Uriah or Hono? Why? Oh, Sagel no. Oh, yeah. Eliam. What name Eliam? The security special forces no. Eliam no. Neba. Nasa girl no so. Nikunu any Uriah. But are you getting the story? So let me put the connection together. Enti was steady at the end of the year. Verse 3 of 2 Bathsheba was the daughter of Eliam, the wife of Uriah. Enti say, okay, David ni security men, top special forces no any obaako ye Eliam and obaako ye Uriah. Ena Eliam ne ba eye Bathsheba. Sa Eliam krono ne papa ene Ahithophel. Enti Bathsheba no the relationship with Ahithophel, the grandfather, granddaughter. What you are saying? Enti counselor Ahithophel Otehuanu said, David, Bonia Wadini. Mimi nana Bathsheba. And now say, by the way, you picture this in your mind. And now say King David. Ne advisor ne Ahithophel no. Ahithophel family, any David, I have one good connection. And I can imagine say Ahithophel said, David, me wa baba you, a friend of Eliam. Oh, come on, okay. Fanoya with security or you good. Okay, David said, and Eliam so call ne banso awo Bathsheba. Enti Bathsheba onyi ninara. You can imagine say grandpa Ahithophel. Otimima Bathsheba eba ahimfie. I want you to see my girl, my granddaughter. She's growing. Oh, he says, see across college. Next week I be graduation and can hear Ahithophel say, King, Mignana no, soldier no, ebano. Or call graduation. Can you go for the graduation? I can imagine, said David Crock or graduation will be. What you are saying? Now let me pull it together. And then you get it. David, Onye, the advisor Ahithophel, the military advisor Joab. And now David, only Joab, the military advisor, no, a year in Shishir against the civilian advisor. What a whole story, nothing. Until your professional jealousy, same be a koso. And now on one kasani security men. Obaakwa ye friend no Uriah. Wawari Bathsheba. And now David akofa Bathsheba. Adienu she Ahithophel. And I said, well, David, dear, what I am in Nana. Any one kasa wo military force leader Leah say, what Jimmy? Dear, what I am, Meba. FA, what the security man, you read, dear, what I am. Oh, David, me fan chawood da. A shame. Assembly, you know, Bathsheba or the chair David. The nation forgave David. Nyamenso the chair David. Nanso Ahithophel never forgave. For 9 or 10 years. Now, Enam said, dear, would David, would I would never forgive you. Means so what go me ba me nana nimwasi. I want so one day me go animasi. So what come my grandson-in-law. Once David, one day make kumu. And we'll keep us out here. For 9-10 years, the cancer, the rat in the heart, never. It was waiting. Because see, say at the right time. Also, at the end of see what Palace, the entire not David ni who no because say alarm no blower and you know a best say near my pee. So outside, or person over Phillips and for not assassin, and no nema David. Oh yeah, all kinds of plots. Hey, monko fa Uriah no and I heard but the dig for kakra say that be no men yet. What try be any Bathsheba koya abortion or say men yet. Just say you must understand David the problem. He tried everything to cover it up. 9 years, you know, and was saying check Sakwan and kill him. And ye kukum Uriah. Nanon a she Ahithophel. And will say, I'll never forgive. Nane bitterness, no, ye a lack of grace. nyame ahomobro no na ayira fi nakoma mu. Now, I'm coming to talk to you. Are you bitter? Obi aye obi bi manahyew. Hwe de David ye no eye bad. The obi di aye no eye bad. But that does not give you excuse for not forgiving. So woman dear no unforgiveness and ma we slave to the person. 10 years Ahithophel was a slave. Or yeah, Juma dear now so deep down, no plot. Once obia yosa, let go. Those who cannot forgive, those who are holding grudges, are never happy. Never. When you're happy that in your life. Those who cannot forgive are never at peace. They are risking their physical and mental health. They are slaves to their wayano boneno. Those who cannot forgive are dangerous. Onyawa obekumu. It's a bitterness. Why you bitter? Your colleague in ministry. If you are bitter, when opportunity comes, you would kill. That's how deadly bitterness is. And this is the Bible says, the spirit of Satan. Now, bitterness you are risking your salvation. And nothing the Bible can say, Ephesians 4:31, let all bitterness, wrath, anger, be kind one to another, tender-hearted, forgiving one another, even as God for Christ's sake has forgiven you. Usika obia dia ashew no. Nyame say, let it go. Wo yire no awa sisi wo no, wo kunu no awa sisi wo. Hwe enu eziefo, eni akristofo, ye bad o. Nyame say, let go. Se wan nyai mu mananka, won so nyame wo bone onfa nchew. The Lord's Prayer, our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Forgive us our debt as we forgive those who have trespass against us. Now kind to us for verse 14 and 15 of Matthew 6. If you do not forgive men who have trespassed you, your heavenly Father answered the chewa in verse 15. If you do not forgive men who have their trespasses, neither will your Father give you. Wa wote hasabri ye be bompai kakra. And I'm speaking to you. Let it go. Let it go. Colossians 3:12 and 13. Therefore, elect of God, holy and beloved. In some versions say, I beseech you, may pamuchel by the kindness, humility, meekness, long-suffering, forbearing, forgiving one another. If anyone has complained against another, even as Christ forgave, also Jaimu Manonka. Forgive all. You were tiling all. And we say forgiveness, no. I have forgiven all. Tiling all, no. Nedro for bitterness. We have forgiven all. I have forgiven all. So one root of bitterness, a bit destroy everyone around you. Bury the past. Let it go. Don't allow bitterness no and twaso. And the word of God. And no be ye at the end amen. Be better, not bitter. Have you been wrongly hurt, slandered, defrauded, wadu sika, wagu animase, what disrespect, what waste your life? Let it go. Appeal. You have been hurt. Very, very hurt. You've tried everything. You cannot seem to live. Adieno emao yare. Nyame say, living by the word, Nyame say, ene at this campground, let go. Obi o hasabri. Obi adi bone pa wo sika no waje no wadi no wasai no wo kunu a wo ne ba wa bra onya BBC no wa show no agya obi a wo pese plan so be ware ma ya giche na no wa show no wa gu anim ase obi a wo ne ye adwuma because of time envy and jealousy and no nti no se men so me destroy wo ade no ahyewa ama you are finding it difficult to let go. You are here right now at this camp meeting. Yahweh didn't say you are not going to hear only the word of God, you are going to do it. Doing it means that I will let go. So what will Hasabria? Let us see a little pie amount. Jaimu Manyame. I mean, why statement here? So who will have? Now you are going through that. Sorry, near Bompai. Mami White, Thoughts from the Mount of Blessing, page 113, 114. Or say, he who is unforgiving cuts off the very channel through which God alone can offer him mercy. So one fa bonin chair, one so channel and yamede uboni beche what cutting off. We should not think that unless those who've endured or confess our wrong are justified, answer or just one answer me the better. No, don't even go there. So let go. It is their part. So for confessing, but we are to have a spirit of compassion towards those who trespass against us, whether or not they confess. So dear Nyamia Sem say, however sorely they may have wounded us, we are not to cherish our grievances and sympathize with ourselves over our injuries. But as we hope to be pardoned for our offenses against God, we are to pardon all who have done evil against us. Obi o hasabria. But at this camp meeting, I want to let go. All to Jesus, I surrender all. As we sing that song, I'm coming to make an appeal. There is somebody here who needs to let go. Say, ene, I let go. Yet to no. If there is anyone who be here no bibia, would you just come forward because we are going to pray. To Jesus. Just come, let go. Lord, to thee I freely give. Yes, just come forward. I will ever love and trust in His presence daily. Because nipa be pray and now ya head. Into one more banting, I surrender all. I surrender all. And we have all been at one. Yeah, but just come. This is what this camp meeting is all about. Said Savior, I surrender. Just keep coming. At this camp meeting, living by the word, I would let go. I surrender all to thee, my blessed Savior. I see, say, more people are coming. And you know, this message I'm preaching, I am not preaching to you. I preached it to myself. And when I catch him say 8 years ago, my SMBC. And I was so hurt. I was losing my salvation. Said your mind here, now and I'm baby. But what really happened? Dear nipa kind, dear one ye nipa obey, including some Ghanaians and some pastors. I was about to lose my salvation, not because of my sin, but my sin of unforgiveness. It was this message that saved me. It is a you are not alone, you are just like me. The Lord would help you. I have let go. You can let go. Now, when you allow the Lord to deal with your situation, God will turn it around and make it a blessing. Whatever they want. Let them broadcast anything they want. It hurts. It doesn't hurt. It really hurts bad. But what hurts more is that you will lose your salvation. Yet the Nyamia says at this campground, living by the word, you have decided that you are not just going to hear, but you are going to do it. And ne enkwajie aba efieha. What's this? Sikasem. Ghana for your battle. A Christ for your battle. Young as the for your battle. As of on so a bia ye hurt. Politics bugabi yet to me. This is so. As of on so a be need to come forward. And you know I need brisem. You better all to Jesus. Esia near Bompai. So be what has Sabria. Just come and say a Bompai all to Jesus. Oh, to Jesus I surrender. Just come. If you still need to come, to him I freely live. I will ever love and trust in his presence daily. I surrender all. I surrender all to thee, my blessed Savior. I surrender. See it, trust it. Just whisper a little prayer. Talk to the Lord. And you know, this one you've been carrying on, and yes, we are here for her. We are here for her. Freedom has come. We are kumayare. And you are just agents, it trigger what was in your heart. Now, living by the word, no trace. Nyame amawa go through sasua huno. Say there you would know what is in your heart and overcome it. In as much as you have made this decision for the Lord Jesus Christ, and at this camp meeting, what this one is soon, Yesu Christo only free so. No, why ye free so that I am. Many of us have been hurt so badly, and we have said we would never forgive. We are like Ahithophel. Nanso and ne, on the authority of your word. You see, you're journeying. Sonia Kono Ebepaye, it doesn't matter. We have just decided we have forgiven all. Asisi, abro, hurt, wickedness we have suffered. Kristo nti yagyae ne nyinaa mu. Bitterness, replace it with your grace of forgiveness. Na ne da yi ma no yɛ nkwagyeɛ mmra yɛ fie ɛwɔ Kristo wodin mu nti. Amen. Yɛmfa asomdwe nkɔ as we sing I surrender wɔ ɛsi a na yɛkɔ a
Bachansana sofu Asia Swama and Momentin Kabosaminti, Venus of Shasumayana Yeko. Said ye also for a set to Namayeno and the fasting and prayers, ye bompa yende, nine ya country as soon Afrinyame. Na Moma yen shares our Kabosamedi this week. Dear Edika, no say over your program now 9:45 to 10 no. Na ye to tune masha sentin but your churches are moving was no first Ghana singing band and an actual choir but your motion so a 9:45 to 10 about 10:05 paper na ye share empire no asenti no say mo beto nyumansa na adru ho no afenso ye nuano mo a mo wo choral groups no ne mo a mo kotesa hodo ni na no ye free ha say ya mpacho baby a mpanyifo echi no mo chia mpanyifo ne ho no mo a mo to solo any quartets any choral groups and the health screening na enra ye ho announcement no ye free ha say ya no lobby honum and na eba so and yes so ye mo we check blood sugar ne sa ne man nyina ye free ha say ye e won lobby ha say and then pai boni empese obia be yi ni ho free mu ye nyina na ye ka ba mu aya ye and until time ye allocated for sa health screening no from now till 9:30 ti about 9:30 na akwawe ye ntim ba cho pese oye health screening ni bia shane so say 9:30 ni ewe because bra ye bon pa ye ne de ye nye sa ne me pese obia china ha say na obebo mpa ye ne bi and na ye nuanom a ye nurses any health workers ne so no Dr. Kwati say mama so nti say ye pon ye na mum na mum bra na mum bebo na so na dwumadi ne nkoso if we have say ya Washington Church choir mu be share ntim ba cho mum ye share so Washington Church choir and prayer coordinators are AD and Nimonus, upon one patch of women share what say prayer coordinators in testimonies. So no prayer coordinators, Nesima Monte said about 9:30, Omunji DBM, and you will say, oh, dear dance here. But more than I say, almost Sabacantino. Yes, I say about 9:30, Omu NG, Edini, Biompe Somunya, no Mutumi Hundi Pai, Bane, Kayamefaso, Ombeyamu time allocation. Ya one more flower yemo, the end a country no. Se o pese o di abofra kodkodi dia dining hall na eben ye pa no nye de we chire de wi de red card ekono e honda e mofra ni na beko e ho de yemfa green for any red card ni na nko ti obi o pese o di bia no yemko chire ono ano e ya heye and as o ye panyimu na se bia for some reason medication na bibi o wonti o so di dia e no so enko no ho ano ko haya de no baby a ye de red card ni kono and o mo beji red no any green ni na enti eno nso muma yenhye no enso enne ye ne ewo emofra we mu no nso no emofra ni na ehye blue t-shirt ti o ma chekere for say ye ma mo yenhye no nso se emofra ni na ehye blue t-shirt Andrew security for no sense to see and so say actually no to see no ma tiny na problem one say nipa ni bebree ba no ma begina ho mo ka so mo mechna se a omo mechna se mesre mo say omo my directions am my ntumi follow directions no and no mo sense observation say bi ho no ma ye chna se a obi ho no oba no abechna ano ha no atena ano ha say obi fa ni mo enye comfortable ka so ompini so a so ompini timisra se oba na se kwan da mfimfin a bo modin se obeba bechna mfimfin na omo ba no betimi afele in se de be ya ebe ebo anti moma yenhye ne so nyame enka ye ho na ene de ya ebo mpa ye onhira wo Yesu de munti amen but ye be so regina ho mama Dr. Pipim abebo mpa ye edi ehira so ama yen
Pai. Nana nyame, great is thy faithfulness. We are no kwafo. Wasem trayen se. So be a yem from so near dear chair. One so dear ye piara wo de bechayen. Wasem ye no cre. Se obiara oye na dream so on tie keke no de wasem no be ye jumano. You will also keep them. The difficult days ahead, and their decisions have been made. We are going to live by the word. Come what may. Now, yes, may you keep us by your grace. Yajemo for Jesus, and may we go in peace. That was it. Oh, Christo de Monte. Amen.